SB?
Conceivable that in the past few months, the administration has been withholding weapons and ammunition to Israel. Israel, America's closest ally.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu raising eyebrows in D.C. with those comments. In fact, the Biden administration canceled the scheduled visit from an Israeli delegation today. We will update the Israel-Hamas war next hour here on the Mark Arum Show. We are continuing to monitor the Supreme Court of the United States. Two decisions have been handed down so far, Deborah. The first one, which I mentioned, was taxes overseas. I don't understand what it is about. But I don't invest overseas. So
offshore bank accounts is what I'm guessing.
But it was 7-2. Justice Kavanaugh read the whatever. Gorsuch and Thomas dissent, which is interesting. But it was 7-2 with Gorsuch and Thomas dissenting. Mandatory repatriation tax does not exceed congressional's authority. I have no idea what that means. Zero. The second one that came down, I can't believe the cases they're choosing, by the way. It's a Fourth Amendment case claiming malicious prosecution between a jeweler, like someone that owns a jewelry store, and the city of Napoleon. I have no idea what this case is about. The presence of probable cause for one charge in a criminal proceeding does not categorically defeat a Fourth Amendment malicious prosecution claim. That was 6-3, with Kagan giving the ruling. I don't know who dissented on that. We also know we are not going to hear from Justices Barrett or Jackson today, so we won't hear from them. There might be two more cases we hear from today. That's what my sources at the Supreme Court are saying. There still might be two more. Hopefully one of those two will be the big one. The big one that we're waiting on is presidential immunity. So I have no idea. Oh, wait. Another one just popped. Diaz versus the United States. 6-3. Justice Thomas given the ruling there. Expert testimony that most people in a group have a particular mental state is not an opinion about the defendant and thus does not violate FRE rule 704B. I have no idea what that one is either. But there we go. So maybe one more. We might have one more. We're going to monitor that situation. And we'll see. Thursday's their day. For whatever reason, Supreme Court justices, Thursday's their day to drop the stuff. I guess they take Friday off, or they telecommute on Fridays.
Well, they would have had yesterday off for the holidays.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So anyway, maybe one more case. If that is the case, we will bring it to you live here. This is a crazy story. I've gotten caught with this, not in like a bad respect, though. I was checking email on someone's laptop, and I thought it was like my old Hotmail or Yahoo account or something, and I forgot to log off. Apparently, I just clicked the thing.
You pulled a Shelly and left it logged in
and left it logged on someone else's laptop, so they had access to my email. It reminded me of the story you had you pulled this morning, Deborah. A man is suing Apple, the company Apple, because of what?
Because of some messages he thought he deleted, but they weren't actually deleted. Now, this actually came up a couple weeks ago when Apple did an update. All of a sudden, all these old photos and messages that you thought you deleted from your mail account,
Yes.
your phone, whatever they were, you thought they deleted, but when they did this update, they magically appeared again. So one of the good things about Apple is if you have a tablet, a phone, a watch, a laptop, and they all sync together, so I don't need to go on one device to get it on another one. They're all just available together. Well, the problem is this guy deleted pictures off his phone that were slightly incriminating, but because he shared a laptop with his wife, she was able to find
So
those
they weren't
photos.
deleted off.
So they weren't deleted off all of the devices,
Now, these
just the one in his hand.
incriminating photos or texts or conversations were with a sex worker.
Yes, a sex worker.
So
which ended up leading to a divorce.
Yeah, so the husband was paying someone for, I don't know if it was just digital relationship or actual physical relationship, but he thought he deleted all these messages. Like, all right, yeah, I'm covering my tracks, but they were still showing up on the laptop that he shared with his wife. She discovered them. They divorced, and now he's suing Apple for...
Now he's suing Apple, saying that, when he thought it was deleted, I thought it was deleted. I didn't realize it was just deleted on one device. I thought it was deleted on all my accounts. So he's trying to sue Apple, saying it's what they're stating isn't real. So
get Thane Rosenbaum back on and see what he says about. I don't know if that's gonna. I mean, don't cheat.
£5 million. Well, £5 million, so it's a little over $5 million plus the divorce and legal costs.
Just don't cheat, and you don't have to worry about deleting evidence. I didn't mean to look at you when I said that, Longoria.
Yeah.
Or Deborah. Or Sweet Pea. Just don't cheat. You don't have anything to worry about. Deborah Green, what do you think you have to make per year to be the top 1% of income earners in the United States? Top 1%.
In the United States?
In the United States, to be rich, that top 1%, what do you need to make annually? What's the number?
1.5.
$1.5 million. You
Yeah.
going higher or lower, Longoria?
You went higher.
Going higher. You're both wrong.
The IRS says the top 1% of earners earn just over $540,000. Top 1%, that seems rich. It means you're earning about $45,000 a month. The IRS says $336,000 puts you in the top 5%. Most of us are someplace else. The real median household income in the U.S. is around $75,000. That's according to the Census Bureau. Michael Toscano, CBS News.
So not 1.5 million, not higher, $540,000. Longoria just found out he is in the top 1%.
No, Leslie is in the
Leslie,
top 1%.
your wife is in the top 1%. Congratulations, man.
Leslie's in it.
That's
Andrew
amazing.
and I are in the bottom
Yeah.
1%.
Don't claim any of that.
So if you're listening now and you're making $540K a year, I tip my hat to you. That's top 1%. And $336,000 puts you in the top 5%. Good on you, Leslie Longoria, and anyone else listening that hits that mark. Now, back when I started WSB Radio, there were a number of people in this building that were hitting that number.
Oh, those
and that was back
early
25
radio
years
days.
ago.
Yeah.
That's we were just born too late, Deborah, for for the life we chose.
Also, Justin Timberlake's fault. After that is when all of radio changed.
Oh, was that it?
Right? Yes, Nipplegate. That was Justin Timberlake's fault.
Oh, do we have it? Oh, I do have an update on Timberlake. Do I have time to play it here, Longoria? I know you guys care about Justin Timberlake. Bryn Gingras has an update in New York.
Yeah, John, nothing yet from Justin Timberlake, that's for sure. No comment from him, his reps, and not even from his attorney, who he appeared in court just this time yesterday morning with that local attorney. What we do know, though, is what we're learning from the court documents that were released after that court date. And it details a lot of what police say happened during that DWI stop. What they say is that Justin Timberlake was at a hotel just down the street from where we are here in Sag Harbor, leaving there at about 12:30 in the morning. Police say that he blew through a stop sign, and then he was seen about swerving through lanes for about 6 blocks or so before they eventually pulled him over. And according to the police officer who wore body camera footage, they said during that stop they noticed that Justin Timberlake was slurring his speech, was talking a little bit slow.
Yeah, I want to see that body cam footage when it gets released. Meanwhile, Britney Spears is loving this, and Janet Jackson fans are loving it. I didn't know they didn't like JT.
He's the one that got her in trouble.
I guess. Nipplegate. Deborah said it first, so it must be okay. News, weather, and traffic 3 minutes away. When we come back, we're going to pick the brain of travel expert Peter Greenberg, only here on The Mark Arum Show.
First Liberty Building and Loan. They say yes to small business financing when big banks say no. It's Eric Erickson. Make a 10-minute call to First Liberty Building and Loan, and you will know if you're a fit for their program. Go to firstlibertyga.com. That's firstlibertyga.com.
It all started as a front door dream. You want those beautiful double doors for the front entrance of your home.